In a span of 14 days, we made it from the very top of Lake Michigan all the way down to Indiana on America's Great Loop. There have been many exciting days along the loop over the last 8 months, but today might just be the most special yet. Growing up in eastern Iowa, we considered Chicago our big city. It's where all the closest major sports teams were, where the best shopping was, and is personally a top 3 city for us. We just spent 2 nights in Michigan City, Indiana, and now it's time to officially close out our time in Lake Michigan and head toward the inland rivers. Here we go.
Good morning. As you can tell, it's dark around me. It's 5:45. Took Ripley to the bathroom. Got the engine warming up. Got the dock lines getting ready, putting the dishes away. We're going to be pulling out of Indiana. We're going to say bye to this really loud bridge that we've been next to for 2 nights.
It's a big morning. It's a big day.
We're going to hopefully see the skyline in about 5 hours. Probably less.
Going to Chicago.
So.
This is like a big deal for us because this is the city that was closest to us growing up. And it's the closest big city to our hometown.
Yeah,
so excited.
We'll be about 2.5 hours from where we grew up, so.
We've had some pretty good weather days coming down Lake Michigan. We cannot complain. We did a really great job of trucking along when the weather was good, and we had some really great days. But let me say that this morning is something special. I think this is our best weather window to possibly be going into Chicago. And let me show you the predict wind right now. All purple. That is what you want to see. And it is probably going to be glass as we're pulling into Chicago. Let's hope. So cool.
Well, the Chicago skyline is on the horizon.
I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Let's go see. Oh, I don't know. Oh, just barely. We can see it better than the camera, but there it is. It's pretty unique coming into Chicago compared to Charleston, New York, any of these other bigger ones we've come up to, because pretty much no matter where you cross from, like we're taking the shortest route or one of the shortest routes from Michigan City, Indiana, but even if you went from South Haven or Saugatuck or St. Joe in Michigan, it's a straight shot. Like you just see the city skyline for 20 miles leading up to it, which was just pretty unique. And you just look at it for the next 3 hours. We pulled into the brand new Navy Pier Marina, which we can't recommend enough to future loopers or those still making their way through Chicago. Even if you plan to take the Calumet-Sag route, we suggest making a stop here to be in the heart of downtown. This made visiting with all our nearby family and friends so special. If you have been following our loop, you know we have done a ton of external travel outside of the loop. I say external because the loop is all about travel. And we're traveling again this weekend for another wedding, which is why we are so excited to share that Level 8 is the sponsor of today's video. We've had a couple brands reach out to us and people that have wanted to partner with us, and we take very careful consideration of who fits with our values, who fits with our lifestyle. So when Level 8 reached out, it just seemed like the perfect fit considering all the travel we were doing off of the boat. Not only that, but now this provides us more storage space that we can put under our guest bed for those summer clothes that we won't be using as much as we are going down the river system. But we're so grateful that Level 8 has reached out because we have gotten to use these bags all summer long, and we can confidently say that we love them, that we recommend them, and they're a great price point for that luxury feel. So finish up packing with me while we head back to our hometown in Iowa to go to a family wedding. Level 8's mission is to make travel feel both stylish and effortless. Their luggage is built with premium quality materials for both durability and style. However, those premium quality materials do not mean premium price. The 360-degree ultra smooth spinner wheels are just that, ultra smooth. But our favorite feature is the seamless TSA approved locks for secure and hassle-free travel. On October 7th and 8th, Level 8 is having their fall sale, so be sure to click the link in our description to get yours today. As we continue south on our Great Loop journey, we appreciate all of your support. If you have any questions about Level 8, feel free to drop a comment or email us. Okay, we are back from the wedding weekend that we traveled for, and it's an exciting day. This is the day that a lot of loopers wait for, like Statue of Liberty and going through downtown Chicago. Big days.
Just got our hull cleaned, so we're going to pick up some speed, I think. But we have people to introduce this morning.
Yeah, and Evan's not feeling 100%, so he's a little stuffy. But for the first time on Northern Attitude, we've got my mom and stepdad.
Yeah.
Kim and Gary, welcome.
We're excited. We're excited.
Yeah, you guys get to come on the boat for one of the most amazing days on the loop. You ready, Rip? Yeah. We had the best time, not only in the city, but here at the Navy Pier Marina. We cannot recommend it enough to loopers because you are in the heart of downtown. We were able to walk pretty much anywhere. We took the Red Line, we took an Uber, we did all the transportation. The amenities here are amazing. The staff, I can't even begin to say enough good things about the staff. All of them were wonderful, came in, checked in on us. Showers so clean because it's brand new. The lounge, one of the nicest lounges I've ever been in. And yeah, again, you can't beat the location. So we highly recommend the Navy Pier Marina for all the loopers coming through the rest of this year and next year. Yeah, we are ready to get moving again. It's time for the rivers. Mom's gonna do the flag honors. There it is.
I see you do that all the time, so that was so fun to do it.
Whew, thank goodness we're only going into the lock and into the rivers because it's nasty out there today. What do you think about the turbulence?
It's
Not bad. Not bad.
I've been in worse for sure.
Hope we're prepped and ready with our life jackets on.
Yeah, no, this is so cool.
I find myself in different places inside your face. You told me with that look inside you that'll be okay. You never let the money take the scene up in this place. But I know you got it right here with me. It doesn't matter anymore.
we just dropped off my mom and Gary right before the Amtrak bridge. We're at this little Chinatown park, so for anybody that wants to take people on a ride through Chicago, this worked out pretty well. They parked at the Lawrence Fish House just down the way, but since we had to wait for the bridge to open, we dropped them off here and they're walking to their car. But now we're waiting for the bridge to open. This is the only one really that opens. It's 10 or 11 feet, so nobody can clear that on the loop pretty much. So yeah, and then we'll continue on down the Sanitation Canal. I think we are through all of the pretty looking things, and we'll end the night at the Joliet Free Wall. So that was pretty awesome. That was pretty cool.
That was really pretty, yeah. We'd been to Chicago, but doing it on your own boat. That stretch between the lock and when you turn south, it's just beautiful. I mean,
And we did it at a really great time, right? Like, there was no boat traffic.
yeah, we wanted to go in the middle of the week, in the morning, and try to avoid any of the craziness. You still have, you know, the taxis, and there's still boats out and about, but it's not, like, as crazy as maybe a Saturday at 1 o'clock would be, so.
Yeah, you poor thing.
Yeah.
I hope you start to feel better.
Me too.
We got under the Amtrak bridge, and we are officially in the Chicago Sanitation Canal. I think the rest of the day is going to be pretty... boring. Hope I don't offend anybody by saying that. But that brings me to a point. I would love it if you guys commented what you hope to see coming down the rivers. I feel like it's going to be a good amount of the same scenery. Are you interested in us chatting with the towboat traffic? Are you interested in the towns we visit? Are you interested in us talking about the navigation of the rivers? If there's anything in particular that you want to know about or that makes you nervous about the river portion, leave a comment. I would love to include that as we come down and give you guys just the best videos as possible. I cannot tell you how good it feels to not have been obsessing over predict wind the last couple of days and the last week. Yeah, this is gonna be really nice going down the rivers. Of course, fog can be a big issue. The currents, you know, they can pick up. So there are things we still have to be wary of, but I just can't even begin to tell you how good it feels. Made it to the Lockport Lock, and I would say this is maybe like the first official lock of the rivers, the Midwest rivers, and it's a 38-foot drop. It's gonna take 25 minutes, the lockmaster said. So, wow, might be our longest lock yet.
Now that we are in the rivers, we have our first huge floating bollards or pilings, whatever you want to call them. This is how the barges tie off. So you just do one midship, and look how big the float is. It's massive. This is how the barges do it.
We were just saying how this is a good baseline as we continue down the rivers. That was a 40-foot lock about, and it took 25 minutes. And so now we know, moving forward, what 40 feet is about. Each lock is a little different, but the difference is that these can hold barges. So there's way more water to let out, way more water to work with. So now we have a good baseline.
So we are pulling up on the Joliet Free Wall here shortly. We got 4 bridges to go under. But so far today, I've really enjoyed the scenery of the rivers. There's always something to look at on both sides, whether it's industrial or not. It always keeps your attention. And there's a lot of trees, so I think as we go down, catching the fall colors is going to be really pretty. We've already seen some yellows and reds today, so really excited as we continue down the Midwest.
If you couldn't tell, Our hearts are pretty full officially being back in the Midwest. As always, thank you for watching and for all of your support. We'll see you next week. Love you. Bye.
And all